Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Commodores' return team didn't help matters out much there. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing. That's
He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. On second down, wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The Commodores want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Benedict. Getting some heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gator! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to take off. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it. Touchdown doors. And once he found... It was time to make a house call.
And quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Benedict. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Gators will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here's the handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Oh, it's reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy.
Gets open down the middle.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Benedict. He finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's going to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. And that pass picked off. What a nice play. And even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Benedict. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Quarterback changing the plays at the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Sayal. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. And down in the game, there's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. The DBs will back off a bit. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Out of the gun, the inside give. At midfield, he's got room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass. Coming after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags it, and the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
The Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And on second down for this offense. With jet sweep pass. Across the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They try to pop a run on the draw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Off play action on first down. And they got him for the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Offense in the hurry-up.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 2nd down coming up. On the ground, it's Owens. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He slings it deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Gators are rolling down the field. They keep attacking through the air. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Gator.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll leave it with the lone back. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
It's a point in the game. Staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right back to the well. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll try the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football.